So I was listening to James, and it said the prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. And it was just talking about endurance, and like it sparked in my mind. It made me think of when you have people on your daily prayer list. And it says that it's like a beauty to watch it work. And so then I started thinking, well, I want God to help the people on my prayer list the way that He helped me, or the way that He helps me. And so I was like, well, how do I become a righteous man and be powerful? That way my prayers can be powerful and effective and help people. And I started comparing myself to other people and thinking, well, who do I know that prays? And then, like, what does their life look like? Are they producing fruits in their life? What kind of fruits am I producing? And I started comparing fruits. And I honestly don't know all the way if I'm supposed to do that or not. And I want to be powerful and effective in my prayer. And I want people to be able to experience Jesus the way I have. I don't know, I guess, how to do that. And I know we're not supposed to compare, but yet we are supposed to be able to judge with discernment. I don't know. I guess, how do you tell if you're righteous or not? I guess, is it by if God answers your prayers? And then, if God does answer your prayers, are you praying with endurance and growing your endurance the way these verses are talking about? Because the verses were talking about Job and the prophets and them suffering and how righteous they were and how they gained respect and honor because of their suffering. And so, like, is that, I know there's no like magic formula, but like at the same time, that's kind of what Jesus taught, is not suffering for evil, but suffering for love in the face of evil and standing our ground and not backing down even when everything is against us or it looks against us. Trusting God and your relationship with Him above all else. That takes some solid conviction and trust, because I've found that the enemy doesn't usually attack in the front door. He doesn't just say, oh, you don't believe in Jesus? And you say, yes, I do. No, he says things like, it's not alive yet. It's your body, your choice. He says things like, little white lie won't hurt anyone. He says things like, look a second time. It'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal. And if you don't know the truth, if you don't know what Jesus says about those matters, it's easy to be deceived. And the more you know, it's almost like the more deceptive he gets. He's going to start with the easy lies, and if you believe it, great. He doesn't have to work hard. But he's been at this for a long time, and he's very deceptive. And now look at AI technologies and the capabilities that those have, the capabilities of deception. And if you don't know what the genuine article is, if you don't know, you'll fall for a lie. Your eyes will deceive you. So I just pray for all of us that the Lord opens our eyes spiritually and physically so that we can see the truth. And I hope that he opens our minds so that we can understand it and how it applies to our lives. And I hope he gives us, I pray he gives us wisdom to use that new knowledge to act and step out in loving ways and to be willing to suffer for love. I love you guys, and obviously he loves you more. I hope you have a great day.